Fall Guys has been out since 2020, and 2020 was a great year. We had things like, anyways, Fall Guys has been out for a bit, and on a surface level view, it seems like there isn't a whole lot to be accomplished besides the basics. You know, you cross a finish line, grief some kid, get a crown, whatever. But the other night, I decided to queue up some duos just for fun. I hit record on my OBS, and thank goodness I did. This is what proceeded to happen. It's almost as if I knew I had to carry a big load because I came prepared with my Daisy diaper, and although it was empty at the start of this round, that would soon change. The first level was Gate Crash. I took a quick peep at my teammates, saw they had a coconut on their head, and felt confident. And yes, I did have to Google whether a coconut was a fruit or a vegetable. I honestly had no idea. I excelled through the Gate Crash like no one has before. Now granted, that is a hyperbole, and I assure you that other people have done good at Gate Crash, but I was primed for second place until little Timmy over here got stage fright, or should I say, gate fright, and turned away at the end, allowing me to secure the 58-point first place. Upon finishing, the camera pointed at my teammate, decked out like he was spending a weekend at the Bahamas, but unfortunately their skill on the playing ground did not match their sense of fashion, and they only scored 6 points. But somehow, we had 64 points. It's almost as if a much more handsome, strong, athletic Fall Bean had gotten them 58 points by themselves. You would think after such a backpack, such an act of carrying, Coconut Boy would forever be in my debt. We are just getting started. Second round was Party Promenade. Promenade does sound like pomegranate, which is also a fruit, just like a coconut is. The stars were obviously aligning. I knew that this connection not only gave us potential points on a spiritual level, but within our duo's score as well. By this point, you've seen me annihilate every obstacle this kiddie course has to throw at me. Every bar was grabbed, every tube landed in, and it landed me in first place of 40 points. In the 1.5 seconds after my finish, I was eagerly awaiting to see where Coconut Boy, nay, Coconut Man was. And then the camera cut, but it didn't cut to Coconut Boy, it cut to Dova King 64? This was astonishing. This was confusing. Why would Nut Boy leave me? Was it something I said? Did I flex too hard with my scoring powers? After exactly 12.5 seconds questioning my existence, I knew what had to be done. I remembered why I was put on this earth. This was my moment. There's a famous quote by Pholus Gaius, a famous philosopher from the 1600s. He said, if a teammate ever leaves you and you're the only one left, quit out. And that loser mentality is why Pholus Gaius lived such a short life. He quit out of a match early and no-clipped into the back rooms, never to be seen again. I knew if I wanted to make a name for myself on the internet and in the lore of American history, I had to continue the match. The following level was Lily Leapers. Lily Leapers is known for two things, being an alliteration and having pink Pac-Mans littered across the map. But I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Without the help of a duo's partner, my beloved Coconut Boy Supreme, I knew first place was my only option. I was flawlessly bouncing, flawlessly diving, and found myself neck and neck with an orange bozo at the end. I gained ground on him with one fatal dive and overtook first. I couldn't bear to watch the results, so I watched this Helmet Boy show me why he needs to wear a helmet while he plays Fall Guys. I mean, imagine being so bad that you need to wear a helmet. Cut. Listen, Sam, it's 2022, you can't make fun of Helmet Boys anymore. But we've got some negative reviews on our Yelp recently because of it. Anyways, that 29-point Lily Leaper score took me down to the 8th place at the end. And because the top 9 qualified, I was still alive. Because 8 is within the top 9. And why was 8 so scared of 9? Because 9 has schizophrenia. Anyways, there I was, going into the penultimate match of my solo duo run. If you don't know what penultimate means, look it up. I found myself at Wall Guys, a level that has grinded my gears more than a large amount of gears grinding together would grind. And that bears the question, how many gears would a gear grinder grind if a gear grinder could grind gears? Late in that match, and due to my suboptimal performance, I did not get first. I got a measly second. But due to the fact that my teammate was in the gulag, never to be seen again, second place felt like a failure. Second place felt like I was just told the Easter Bunny was showing up to my birthday party, but then I remembered that the Easter Bunny is actually a facade in order to make kids believe eggs are healthy for you. The longer I sat there, in agonizing pain, wondering if the qualification would come my way, the timer hit 0. The fans stood up and cheered. The scoreboard read that I was in 6th place, and lo and behold, the top 6 qualified. What started out as the journey of normality, queuing up into duos, turned into the journey of a lifetime. This was the moment to prove myself that I am a grown man. The level selection screen spun around and around like the wheels on the bus, but this time, the bus was blue, cold, and frozen. Thin ice. One of my favorite finals, one of the most athletic finals. It's like Hexagon, but the tiles are slippery. But genius at Mediatonic could have possibly developed this, I don't know. Regardless, it was time to show the world that I belong. The game started off like any other. I surveyed the arena for the plebs to push off the edges, but to no avail. They were onto my tricks early, and I could feel my Daisy diaper starting to get a little bit heavier. I didn't have time to quit question what the substance in there was, so I continued. Players started to get eliminated as I pursued around the breaking ice, making crucial jump after crucial jump. I never knew where my future was going to take me, but Lord knows I was going to be the last one standing. I made some risky jumps at the end, flawlessly executing every jump, dive, and split-second decision. I found myself in the final two and absolutely juked the ever-loving socks off this opponent. I fell in the section with more ice, became the last one standing, and reaped the rewards. The journey was over. I got first place in a duelist without the help, aid, need, or presence of a teammate. History was made, and my name will be sketched in history along with the likes of the Michelin Man. Why, you may ask? Because we all look like beans. Thank you for watching.